Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your boy, comedian Leon the Jokester. You know I got my tea. You know I got my tea. We're not playing around, man. Um, Good morning. Good morning, man. I'm very, very grateful and very blessed right now, just being able to open up my eyes, man, and be able to do this video. So let's get right into it. Um, I feel like we're living in a time where we need to continue to teach. Um, we need to continue to help, and we need to continue to serve. There's a lot of people out there looking for purpose, looking for direction, looking for vision. And those who have leadership skills, we need to continue to lead. All right. So, man, that tea is good. That's some turmeric with a little ginger. My wife got me my wife got me on this whole healthy tip. Now, I'm not drinking this. This what she's drinking this. I ain't never in my life heard of no coconut water. Now, what I will say is I created and coined a term that a lot of people have never said. I was the first to say it. Vegan water. I used to say that joke like 6 years ago before I even got into comedy when I was working my full-time job as a case manager. And I used to always crack that. I used to always get that joke. And I used to always say that joke in the meetings and it would crack people up. And I would be like, man, anybody got any vegan water? And so it was funny, man. It was funny. So, but man, no further ado, let's get right into today's lesson. We're talking about health. One thing I'm gonna continue to do is be a voice for the up and coming comedians because it was something I always desired and it didn't exist. And if it did, I was ignored. I reached out to hundreds of people, comics, different types of people 6 years ago, trying to learn how to do comedy, trying to learn how to get skills and tips so I could be better. That's it. But no one told me that how it was very competitive. No one told me how competitive it would be, just like anything else. And so now I feel compelled, and I feel like as a headliner comedian, I feel like I would be doing you a disservice if I don't teach. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm teaching. So let's get right into that teaching. There's three things. Well, actually, let's go with four. Let's go with four. I'll give you four. There's four things that I really want you to pay attention to as the young comic, the young comedian that's up and coming. I always say this on Instagram. Dear comic, dear young comic, listen up. Number one thing that you need to be concerned about is your health. I get it. Oh, but I'm only 19. I'm only 21. I'm only 28. I could go eat all the fast food I want, drink all the energy drinks I want, and hit that stage, and I'm going to do just fine because I'm living my best life. And what you don't realize is that you will not see the age 100 eating fast food. I promise you, you will not see the age of 100 if you continue to eat McDonald's. Have you never seen the movie Super Size Me? That was a real movie. Super Size Me. Go look it up. So the number one thing you need to be concerned about as a young comedian is your health. How many shows can you do if you're dead? I'll wait. But not too long. We're doing a live show here. None. You can't do any shows when you're dead because you didn't take care of your health. When you wake up, you get you some green tea. Man, that green tea is good. You get you some green tea. You go outside, you take a walk around the block. I'm going to do that with my dog in a bit. You got to get your exercise in. Your health, your wellness, it matters. It's not, you know what society does? They wait till you're sick and then they give you tips of being in good shape and exercising and eating fruits and vegetables. Like a lot of times when I go to the doctor, he doesn't even tell me to eat fruits and vegetables. He just said, hey, you need to calm down with this, calm down with that. And I have. Or because of my age, I'm 38. I'm not even able to eat things that I used to eat. Pizza is so greasy, bro. It'll make you feel like you're drinking oil. That's how greasy the pizza is, bro. It's messing up our stomachs. So if we don't take heed to it now, guess what's gonna happen? We'll be in the hospital with the doctor crying. Oh, woe is me. Woe is me. I don't understand what happened. I know what happened. You didn't take care of your health. It hit you when you least expect it. Most comedians, they plan on traveling. How you gonna travel if you sick? You going around a lot of people, hundreds and thousands of people. How you gonna travel if you sick? You gotta take care of yourself. Eat an apple, eat a banana, eat some grapes, fruits and vegetables. That's what my family, that's what we on now. We had to change, and we save a lot of money too. You save a lot of money when you eat fruits, vegetables, and you make sure you stay away from things that you have to put in the oven, the microwave, or on the stove. I can't stress that enough. And I know what you're thinking. That is absurd. That is ludicrous. That's flabbergasting. Leon, how can you say such a thing in America? I'm telling you. Think about the processed food. You are rewarming stuff in the microwave that's already been hot. It's already been hot. Then it's been frozen. And then now you're going to thaw it out in the microwave again. And then you're going to put it in your body to be broken down in 24 hours. It's the craziest thing, right? But we don't think about that, right? Man, that stuff is deep. That turmeric, it gets in your system. I'm trying to detox from all the impurities, you know? The oven, you're cooking stuff that's already been cooked in the oven. You think everything's all good because it's coming out and it's hot, it's warm, it's good. It's going to taste good. It's going to taste real good. But is it the best for your body to break down? It's more than likely going to be heavy. Well, how can you eat heavy foods and then be mad when you become a heavy person? Knowledge, wisdom. And then on the stove, think about that. You're steaming stuff. You're taking all the nutrients out, and then you're putting that finished meal in your system. Crazy. So at the end of the day, I just wanted to make sure all the comics realize, and number one, your health. Number two, purpose. Every comedian has purpose. When you hit that stage, you make sure that you give it your all and that you give. I always say this at all my shows, give people substance. They got dressed, they gassed up the car, they drove all the way to this show. They don't need to hear you just cursing them out and doing 5 sex jokes and saying, voila, that was a great show, I'm a headliner. That is buffoonery. That's foolishness. Okay? But Leon, are you judging comics that do blue material? Are you judging comics for giving their POV point of view? No, I'm just saying that you need to make sure you give people substance. Because I'm tired of hearing people complaining. Man, I went all the way to that comedy show and paid good money for front row seats, and all they did was curse me out. I could have watched that on Netflix. So what would you like? I would like it if they actually did jokes. And then I have to break it down to them. A lot of comics don't write jokes. Not today. They feel more comfortable ranting. Bah, bah, bah. And bah, 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 bah. And curse word this and sex joke that and bah, bah, bah. No one's original anymore. People are stealing stuff from other people. People are mimicking comics on Netflix. They think they're going to make it by cheating the game. But Jerry Seinfeld said it best. Sit down with a pen and paper and you write 10, 20 jokes a day and go from there. Number 3, family and friends. Look out for your family and friends. Don't get so caught up in your comedy career where you lose your family and your friends in the process. You know? Now, if someone is keeping you back from reaching your goals, then yeah, you got to do what you got to do and move on. But do not, and I repeat, do not allow family and friends to hold you back. You need to make sure that they're pushing you forward and supporting you. Otherwise, you got to move on. All right? And then the last one, last but not least, is time. Time management is very important. Before you know it, time will fly by and you'll be like, man, what happened today? I didn't do much or nothing today. That's the reason why you got to take your time. Practice, rehearse, get prepared for the shows. All right, I'm going to do a video next about conditioning the mind. Stay tuned.